Hello, Peter Turner's my name, Director of ThinTanks. I'm here today to talk about our range of modular thin tanks. The company was formed back in 2007 and designed by a civil engineer in Adelaide and started manufacturing in Adelaide. The traditional rainwater tank, poly rainwater tank, is round due to the fact that when they fill full of water they expand or blow out, but because they are round they do so at a uniform rate. For our thin tank range to be able to manufacture a modular tank without blowing out, we have internal cross connectors. The internal cross connectors form the strength of the tank and allow us, as I say, to form and manufacture a modular tank that will not expand or blow out. This makes us, gives us a point of difference in the market, and currently we're the only manufacturer in the world to manufacture a tank with these internal cross connectors. We started in South Australia back in 2008 and expanded our range, originally a 1000, then a 2 and a 3, and we now currently have up to a 4. We also manufacture through our contract manufacturing company in Bathurst in New South Wales, and in 2021 we will be starting to manufacture in Queensland. We also have licensees overseas. We manufacture in Auckland, New Zealand, and in Cape Town, South Africa, and currently we have 2 moulds in transit to Germany, where we will also be manufacturing under license. We're also looking to get into the US. We're currently talking to 2 companies in the US, one in California and one in Wisconsin. And the US market is quite different from the Australian market. They have a lot of what they call water barrels, and they're quite small rainwater tanks. So we've designed some prototypes that are basically a miniature thin tank, from as small as 40 gallons and 80 gallons, obviously in the US using gallons not litres, up to 220 gallons. So same concept, having internal cross connectors, but more or less a miniature version of the current thin tank we have on the market in Australia. As far as install is concerned, depending if you're a handyman or not, but you certainly can install the tank yourself. We do have install instructions on our website. However, if you are plumbing the water into a home with the use of an automatic pump system, you do need a licensed plumber to have the tank installed. If you're using the tank for garden water, for watering the lawn or filling up a pool, it is a relatively easy process. As I say, we do have install instructions on the website, and we're always here to help people, give them instructions, and we do in South Australia offer a full install service, either just for garden water usage or for plumbing into a home for an automatic pump system. The main factor that affects any poly product is direct sunlight. I guess the advantage of thin tanks is most of our installs are against a wall between a fence and a wall of a home, so they're not always in direct sunlight. Direct sunlight does affect poly long term. We offer a 10-year manufacturer's warranty, and the tank no doubt would last a lot longer than that, but if it's in direct sunlight, like a standard rainwater tank, a rural tank out in the sun, they do degrade over a period of time. They'll still last longer than 10 years, but direct sunlight, constant direct sunlight does affect poly long term. As I say, most of our tanks don't have that issue because a lot of them, as I said, down the side of a home, they don't get the full sun during the day. Our rainwater tanks are a premium product and certainly offer a lot more options to the consumer than a standard round poly tank. As I have previously pointed out, apart from the space saving and aesthetically pleasing, you've got the option of being able to use a vertical garden, thin pot garden on our tanks, and some of the installs and photos we have up on our website really show off the product in a tremendous way.